let's talk about my past lives. So, we already knew I was an alien, right? Yeah, we did. My my pupils right here. Hey guys. Now, what I didn't know was that I am an alien for realsies. So, I was my first incarnate was to planet Chiron, where I was an intellectual, technological based healer, helping people, just helping people, doing my thing, being funky and weird, being smart, and loving technology. Now, that's fucking cool. Quite a pivot, turn of events. My first reincarnation here on planet Earth was to Egypt. And I lived about 3 lives there. It's a long effing time in one place. It's fine. But I was born into a royal family, lots of riches, and was known for my beauty and not the stuff on the inside, unfortunately. So I was kind of looked at as a sex object and held on a hierarchy of just based on my beauty alone and just acknowledged for what was on the outside. So you can see why that is a huge turn of events, pivots, just a completely different change up there, especially mindset wise, probably for me, based on the fact that I was an intellectual being that was helping people, and now I am just being idolized for my looks. So it's pretty easy to tell I probably was not happy and obtain a little bit of darkness in my life. And probably started to realize that, after the initial, like, cool, money, cool, people like me because I'm pretty, cool, blah, blah, blah. Don't have to worry about anything. I'm sure at some point, you kind of just turn into an old crone, and instead you got no real wisdom, and you got a lot of self discovery to do. You know. So let's imagine 3 lives of that to teach me whatever it needed to teach me, which is probably that looks don't matter. But apparently, I did not fucking figure that out. So now we're born into Persia. Fucking cool, right? Yeah. So Persia. Here's the problem with Persia. It's another level of sex, being a sex object. And in this life, I'm actually being objectified for being my looks, but I'm not as rich. I am just um, looked at for how good looking I am, nothing on the inside, all very surface level things. Now, I am also forced into relationships and marriages in these lifetimes in Persia that I don't want to be in, because the only way for these men to be able to have sex with me is to marry me. So otherwise, I am just being shoved around and taken advantage of by other men in non-sexual ways. And that is probably where I obtained most of my darkness that I feel now in this lifetime. What I mean by that is the fact that, I do consider myself to be, attractive, in more ways than one. But I do know that I have a lot of inner beauty. And I feel like I, in this lifetime, had not realized how much. So I've been working on in this lifetime, even especially as an adult, um, my self worth and self esteem and who I am, where home is, where I feel safe, where I feel stable, and even a lot of my injuries related to my lower back, my hips, sacral chakra, root chakra, all based on home, stability, security, pleasure, being able to balance those things and accentuate them all in this lifetime in a healthy way, an enlightened way. And it's really crazy to understand that beyond my first incarnate to Chiron, that prior to that I was just a orb of light, as we all are, and just a little ball of energy. And the Akashic Records person that did my past life reading told me that even throughout all of the hard times and all of my history and all of my lives, I've always been that light. That orb of light has just continuously continued to build and never dull and always stay strong and carry with me through each lifetime, no matter what happened to me, no matter how bad people brought me down, no matter how low my self esteem got, my self worth, my self love, no matter where that went, that that light eventually spawned into creativity. And now in this lifetime, I am, it's really crazy, basically combining every single thing in my past lifetimes, my lessons, um, my strength, the physical body, the mind, teachings, and hopefully helping people heal themselves, um, which I think I am doing. So, but I will say that helping people show themselves how to heal or show themselves so that they can heal and help them in the right direction is very fulfilling in this lifetime. And I don't think that without what I have gone through in the last 33 years of this life, that I would be able to do that at the capacity that I'm doing it. And also carrying not necessarily baggage, but the lessons and the darkness, those dark feminine aspects, very dark, but very creative, very passionate, very strong, and very solid lessons of the dark feminine that I had learned in my past lives, along with that very intellectual, healing, technological background as well, that in this lifetime I will truly discover what home is for me. And I feel like, it makes sense that in my past lives in Egypt and in Persia that I wasn't satisfied and I wasn't that full picture of what I am now. And my original home was the planet of Chiron. And that is why I'm so attracted to aliens in this lifetime. I'm the weirdo, Like it is what it is. But like it just makes so much fucking sense that all of it just comes together. And I gotta tell you, like that past life reading really gave me a lot of insight, really allowed me to sleep at night, and um, really helps me look at my traumas a little bit different. I also looked at um, where my Chiron was in my natal chart, and it is in Cancer. And this is the ideology behind that is the wounded healer. And I've always felt like I had the attitude or had the I just had it in me all along, that tool and that resource to keep on keeping on, that strength to bypass or work through whatever I needed to work through in my traumas and in my pains and in my suffering. That once I did get through there, once I did start seeing clarity, that I would create and become the light of that darkness, be able to search through that darkness, have to go down, retrieve that light, bring it out, show it to myself, and then show it to other people, and help them do their thing. And it all stems from childhood with instability, lack of security, and just lack of communication and processing emotions as a child. I was so focused on pleasing both of my parents because they were divorced, and pleasing my family, and trying to get good grades, and trying not to focus on the way I looked. It was hard. That's where my passion for fitness came along, and health and wellness, and now it has just evolved to this level where I feel like I need to be connected with the universe and the earth in every moment because of how beautiful it is and how electromagnetic it is and how much it can shift your mindset and improve your health and wellness in your body and your mind and the way you think and the way you process things, the way you just let things be, and how you just obtain curiosity and remove assumptions, and how you look at everything as an opportunity, like I get to, not I have to. And you get to just ebb and flow through life, knowing that since the dawn of time, everything has already been laid out, not like a map, but it's been laid out in the fact that all of the energy on this planet has just been whirling and whirling and whirling and whirling and whirling and collecting and making magic. And as that continues to grow and go, grow within you, you're able to start manipulating energy and continues to move and go. You understand more and more that everything is already set out the way it is supposed to be and the way it will be. And things will come your way when they need to, and they will leave you when they're supposed to. And through that, you might have some pains and aches, but you do learn detachment or learn healthy attachment and being able to let go and surrender to all this stuff and allow yourself to just vibrate through life um, higher and higher and higher is a freaking gift. And you understand the human experience is so goddamn important. And you're able to ground yourself in the fact that everything you're doing is everything you were set out to do. And all of your life's journey is right in front of you. It's right now. So be present, teach yourself new things, hang out with your cats. Just a win. And just be happy. Be the route of happiness towards your destination, towards whatever you're working towards. Do it happily. Find happiness in all of it. Understand that there is so much gratitude to go around, and that having gratitude does, in fact, increase your vibration. It increases your vibration. Be happy. Be thankful for all the opportunities. Even though sometimes they're dark and they're painful and they suck whole ass, they were meant to teach you something. They were meant to take something that was inside of here all along since the dawn of freaking time, or since you came out the womb, whatever you're feeling. Everything is in here in a little lockbox. And as we journey through life, we find the keys after we obtain the courage from accomplishing our obstacles and facing our pains and our demons and our darkness and our traumas. We get that key, that courage key. We pop that lock open. We get that new resource and that new tool. We get to keep it forever. Take it, we can put it in our backpack. And then whenever we need it again, pull it out. There it is. And you're ready for, whatever life throws at you. And if you can use that tool and resource or that thing, then you're all set. And if you can't, you just got some work to do. And that's the beauty of it. Because what else is there, my friend? You continue meeting yourself where you're at. So you can grow. And when you meet yourself where you're at, it's really beautiful. It takes a little bit of vulnerability and honesty, though, honestly. But honestly, but uh, not everything's supposed to be easy. We want to talk about light and dark, yang and yin, feminine, masculine, as above, so below. There are some terms for you to look up if you don't know what they mean or what they are. But the more you know, the better. And you'll be able to start understanding why um, the universe is us and it communicates with us through these vessels, these meat suits, bruh. Through our central nervous system, neurons, magnetism, electromagnetism. Yeah. This was much more than my past life reading, but I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you come back to my channel and watch more of my videos. I love you. Bye.